Hi, it's Romola, and this is the usual weekly video for spiritual support for empaths, and it is Monday the 17th of November 2025. So yeah, let's see what is coming up. So I'm using the Rise of the Warrior Oracle deck by Luna Marie. Lovely deck, like this one. It's a really good one for just connecting into the collectives and having there's real life solutions, real life information coming through, where some of the other decks are not quite so practical. So let's see what the first one is. So we have distorted energy. Focus on your heart, not your head. This, yeah, feels really important at the moment. It's really easy as empaths just to pick up a load of stuff that isn't ours, take on things that isn't ours as well, particularly family, if you've got children, if you've got pets, if you've got elderly relatives, and we pick it all up. We pick up stuff from friends that we care about, we pick things up from work and things that we want to do or we don't want to do, and this all becomes jagged in our energy system because it's not us, and it's incongruent is the word that's coming through to the energies that we are holding at the moment. So doing a bit of an energy clearing is going to be really, really important, and bringing greater awareness to what is yours and what isn't yours, and what energy you hold as something to do is going to be really important. So things that I like to do is I use bubbles around. I use the violet flame within those bubbles. I blow it out from the inside of me and right out to my aura. I fill rooms with it. I fill houses with it. I put violet curtains on windows and doors, particularly if I'm visiting different places, so that I know that the energy within that space is good for me. Also, this is about focusing on your heart and not your head, because at the moment there's a lot of head stuff. There's a lot of thinking and going on, and this is on social media, it's in the mainstream media. There's a lot of things that are out there, and they can take up our space, and they are not, should we say, they're not positive things to be thinking about. They're not things that we want to be affecting and our day-to-day life and our energy levels, which they absolutely will be if we allow them in and to do this. So yeah, very much a case of pay attention to where your energy is focused, and respect your own energies. And that means, maybe stepping away from some social media sites, maybe being careful around the mainstream media that you listen to, maybe reducing how much you intake of that, just so that you can allow yourself just to replenish and close some of those old tabs down, and that will allow you to be able to focus on the new, focus on what you really are about, what you are here to experience, and what you want, how you want to bring joy into your life and show up. Because when we close down all the other noise, all the other tabs that aren't actually ours, it allows our energy systems just to expand a bit, so that we've actually got the energy and the capacity to move forward. So really, really important card, that one, as ever, really, with empaths. But certainly I know there's a lot of chatter going on in my household around things that are happening in the mainstream media. Self-sabotage. First, you need to believe you are worthy. This one I'm actually feeling it really follows on beautifully from this one. It's that self-sabotage, and we can sabotage ourselves through our actions, through the energy that we allow into ourselves. So like I've just said, when we are absorbing information and having these threads of energy into mainstream media, into social media, into people who we might think are friends or we follow on social media, but actually we're going there, what is the reason we're going there? Are we going there for something that's good, that's coming through, some wise wisdom, or are we going there for the gossip, for the other side of things that might feel really interesting and maybe have a little bit of a thrill around it, but actually is really not good for our energy because it is quite negative and quite low. And this is ways we self-sabotage. I mean, I know for myself that I will self-sabotage by scrolling on Facebook or And I'll do that, and I think actually that 20 minutes I could have done something really practical. I could have done something practical, but actually I could have done something I really wanted to do, i.e. write my book. Spend, you know, I promised myself I'm going to spend an hour a day writing, having just come back from my writing retreat. And if I spend less time on social media, I will find that time and I will be a happier person. I will not be self-sabotaging myself against the thing that I want to do, and versus the thing that I am actually doing. So it's really, really important, you know, yeah, to stay in the light and notice where you're losing your energy, where you're sabotaging yourself. So let us see if there is one more card. I'm just looking around me to see if I've got any other decks in here, but I haven't really got any relevant ones. Let's see. Okay, this one. Commitment. Your connection is ascending. Yeah, and this is a really beautiful one because, you know, as empaths, you know, I bang on about empaths, but I think we are so in need of awareness for ourselves and for life, things happening around us. It's very easy to lose ourselves as empaths because we care and we want to help and we want to support, and we just lose that all to everybody else. But when we make a commitment to ourselves, and I'm really taking this card as the commitment to ourselves because that's what's flowing on from here, that commitment to ourselves to show up in our best light, to do the things that bring us happiness and joy, that fulfill us. Yes, there's going to be things that we need to do that perhaps don't bring us pleasure, but we just need to do them. And one daft example now is I've just had to wipe the patio windows with the glass wipes because they are the sun is very low, it's very glary, and they look filthy. So it's not something that I really wanted to do, but actually when I look through now, they are a lot clearer and they're not annoying me. So for me, that's closing one of my tabs down, allowing me just to, yeah, enjoy the look and the view and the light coming through without thinking, oh God, those windows really need a good clean. So yeah, what else is there? Your connection is ascending. It feels like when we can ground, and this picture to me just looks like the energy roots going in. Grounding is really important, but also when we ground, it allows us to go higher, to straighten up. We can also then pull that information, pull that energy down through our energy bodies and into our more physical bodies through our chakra systems. But we need to ground in order to do that. Otherwise we're just floating. And I mean, I do love floating, but actually I know that I need to ground. I need to hold my energy. I need to embody my energy. And that then allows me just to ascend to the higher levels. And whether that's to get the information and the wisdom that I'm after, or whether it's to connect to my higher self, to my soul, to my guides, etc. So I think they are three beautiful cards for this week. Let me know how they resonate for you. Things that are happening this week is I am shortly going to be launching a membership, but I'm also going to be working at the moment on some one-to-one packages as well around energy editing, clearing those lower beliefs and thoughts, fears that are holding us stuck in this lower energy, but also giving you tools to bring that into balance and to allow you to do this ascension, to rise and step into your true being. I have also updated all my books on Amazon. I have got a whole lovely little array of them, so I have done a walkthrough video of some of them, and there's more to come. But you know, if you love angel numbers, if you want simple tools for balance and calm to help reset your nervous system, if you want journals just to capture and track your self-care habits, they are all available, as well as if you're looking at working with oracles and pulling how to do that and and you can capture that every day. And also with tarot, if you're looking to learn tarot, there's a lovely little book lots of information, but also lots of space that you can then write what each particular card means to you. So effectively you create your own guidebook. They're the ones off the top of my head. I've got a moon one coming out shortly, as well as some others. So with that, I shall leave you. And yeah, just remind you just to look at your awareness as to where your energy is being distracted, and allow yourself to release that and call it back and be present and not to self-sabotage. And that will allow you to have the greater connection to yourself and to your purpose and your joy. With that, I send you much love, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.